Welcome to the Direwolf Den. Members of the Soul Pack, your alpha is waiting.
What's up, Pack members? It's your leader, Spirit the Alpha here, and welcome to our next Lives of P Let's Play episode. In the last episode, we took down the Mad Donkey and took down the Scrapped Watchman, which pretty much completes Elysian Boulevard and Krot City Hall, even if Krot City Hall was a pretty tiny area, let's be honest. Anyway, we're now back in Hotel Krot, as there's actually a couple things that we can do. First things first, though, we're gonna go and talk to Sophia.
You saved Japan. He's on the second floor. I'll use my power
And level up. Okay, so let's see. Let's get you up to 11, you up to 11, you up to 11. I have 3? Okay. 2, 3. Okay, good. Yeah, I am very much going for like a balanced build, to say the least. So, yep. Anyway, that being said, we're gonna go and check up on Geppetto now, who's now upstairs in his room. There he is.
Ah, you always remember. Speaking of which, my friend.
There's a little cutscene.
P organs are the source of your powers. Collect quartz to get the strength you need. Remember, the hotel is the last safe place in Krot. Be careful,
Yeah.
be wary.
So yeah, that kind of stuff. So now we're introduced to the upgrade system, or the P organ system, I should say. So, pretty much for this, like, you pretty much use the quartz you've collected to, like, level up stuff. And see, there's 4 different, like, things that we can choose from. We can do link dodge, increase pulse cells, and favor slots, or add favor slots. Pulse cells are the most important thing to me right now, so, yep. But pretty much like, you fill up both empty slots and then you get the increased pulse cells thing, for example. So let me check all of these real quick. Let's see. Increase the ergo upon defeating an enemy. Yes, that would be nice. Well, actually, let's do that for the second one. Well, let's see now. Charges Legion when defeating an enemy. Maybe recovery speed. I think that would be fine. Let's see. Anything else? Increases charge stagger attack. Like, attack fatal attacks. Okay, let's do enemies staggered duration, and yep, increases ergo upon defeating an enemy, because we want to get all the ergo we can get. Okay, great. So now we'll have an extra pulse cell. So
You can get from
Yep.
City Hall.
with that being said, I think we go talk to Eugene now. I think that's what the thing said.
I picked up traces
Yeah.
of high power. Why don't we make Mr. Vanini? The puppets get.
So with that, we then come over here. Eugene gives us a new Legion arm. This is the like Fulminus. Yeah. So this is an electric base Legion arm, and it's not one I'm necessarily going to use because I feel like it's just not effective much in my opinion. But to get an idea for what it can do, you can like do this, charge up, and then it will inflict, like, you know, like that on enemies, especially puppets. But, you know, I feel like it's a little, it'll, like, you know, just leaves me open, and I'm not really into that. So, you know, and I think puppet string would be more effective. So, oh yeah, puppet string may be a bit heavier, but it will be worth it. Do I have any? No, I don't have anything. Well, I guess I can sell a few things.
Welcome to
Oh, and we also got a little bit more info. He's just talking about stalkers, so, you know. Like, the Mad Donkey was a stalker, so... no, we don't want those. Or we want to keep those, I mean. Yeah, we want to keep these, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this will be useful, so I'll keep that. Let's see, we don't need those. We don't need those. We don't need that. There we go. Anything else I can sell? No, we want to keep those. We want to keep all of these. So I guess, yeah, we'll keep, or yeah, I guess we'll get rid of the ones that we don't need. So, yeah. Huh. How about that? We have enough to level up again. That's not really what I intended to do, but, you know, whatever.
Must, and nobody knows. That's why we're both here. That's all I can. I'll use my power.
Alright, so, yeah, let's go ahead and boost up our technique a little. There we go. Alright. I think with that being said, Ed, we're good to continue, so, oh, yeah. Oh, right, yeah, there's little, like, you know, side quest stuff we can complete in Elysian Boulevard. So, yep. So there's a couple things that we can do here. The first thing we're gonna do is over here. I guess we can like take down some of these enemies for extra ergo. Why not? Dying 2 hits. Nice. Excellent. Dodge around so I don't hit by that kind of stuff. Nice. So, which way is the faster way? I think this would be the faster way to get one of these mission or side quest completions. So I think this is the closest one to. No. Alright, he's over here, isn't he?
If only
Right.
Murphy.
Okay, so take out, or actually, where is my equipment? There it is. Okay, so take the fade whistle and blow it in front of the window.
Hey, that sound. Is that you, Murphy? I know that whistle. I miss Zach.
And he just gives a brilliant ergo
Eric.
fragment.
I wish we could all play.
And I don't think he's gonna talk to us anymore. No. Okay, so that's that part done. Now we're gonna move over to the old, or the weeping lady or whatever. Dog. Yeah, you know, gathering up Ergo, so, yeah. It's also worth noting the electric does, like, harm the enemies too, so don't think you're the only one getting affected by it. Yeah, I don't need to go back there. Alright. Anyway, moving on. We're now gonna go find that weeping lady. One who asked us to find her baby. Oh yeah, come up here. Here we go. Here's what I was looking for. She's right over here. And I'm not too worried about my health right now. So, yeah, climb up this ladder. Give her the baby puppet.
I please let her that.
And say she's a cute baby.
That's right.
See, we have our springs reacting, we get a vivid Ergo fragment, and we get our first record, which is Feel. Not my favorite song in the game, but, you know, whatever. I mean, it's just kind of a slow song, so, yeah, not much to say about it. I mean, there's better songs in this game than that, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Oop. Alright, so now we're gonna just proceed onward. You may remember this is the bridge where he fought Mad Donkey. Gonna rest there, just for the sake. In. Well, I guess I can take down the enemies here. Why not? You know, extra Ergo, baby. Sometimes it's just better to let the enemies attack you. Or let them attack and then deal damage, you know, knock them off guard, I mean. You know what I mean. So, yep. And, yeah, he's back. We can take him down as well. He gives good Ergo. And see, you can also farm star fragments off of him, so that's always nice. I think those big type enemies are really good for star fragments if you really need to farm them. I mean, you can buy star fragments later in the game, but, you know, if you wanted to farm them, then you can use those enemies. I mean, it's not a guaranteed drop, but more times than none, I've gotten star fragments from them, so, yeah. That being said, we'll go ahead and just rest here again because, yep. So anyway, at this point, we're now going to move over to the next area of the game, which is called Venigni Works. So, oh, yep. Nothing over here. And it's also worth noting that, like, you do actually want to try to get the hotel, before coming this way, because Geppetto gives you the key, as you all noticed. So if you didn't talk to Geppetto first, then you would not have gotten the key to open this gate right here. Yeah. Anyway.
Here it is. Venigni Works. Everything you see here belongs to Vanini, the classiest playboy and most brilliant inventor in Krat. Just ask him. Not just puppets. Almost every machine and tram in Krat is supplied from here. You gotta be curious about the guy. What kind of person is he? I wish we could find him. That is, if he's still kicking.
If that's a new kind of puppet enemy, I think that one usually explodes or something. Maybe I'm wrong, but anyway. Come over here and jump over that so you don't have the thing break underneath you. You can grab this, and it's also knowing if you fail to jump, you can use the ladder here, but, you know, I got the jump. Now, plunge attack on him. Okay. And back here. Nice, nice. Oh, big enemy. We are gonna fight the big enemy, but we're gonna clear out the smaller enemies first. Just because, you know, you don't want to fight a big enemy and smaller enemies at the same time, so, yep. Let's clear out whatever enemy we can find. And I don't see any enemies around here, so I guess we can do it now. Oh, he's retreating. Okay. Not quite dead yet. Now he's dead. Good name, Mr. Puppet. Okay. And as you see, you know, got our star fragments from them. So, yep. They're, like I said before, they're pretty nice. Nice to farm up if you really need star fragments. And there's plenty of places to find that kind of enemy, so yeah. Anyway, moving on. Oh, okay, this enemy doesn't explode, but it spits. Like, I don't necessarily know what it is, but that stuff will, like, stick on you, and it will slow your movements down, which you do not want to happen, of course. I mean, it does wear off, but, you know, still. You definitely don't want to be affected by that when, and, you know, you're, yeah. Oh, and I am overheating. Okay. Overheat is pretty much another stats effect in the game. It pretty much like deals constant damage to you. Luckily, it doesn't last for very long, so that's positive. We just want to make sure I just want to make sure I cleared out all the enemies first. Really? Okay. Well, it's fine. So now here's another thing that we can do in this game, which is riddles.
Another fine day in the city of Krat. Congratulations now. You know what I'm for as soon as now. Oats time. By morning, it walks on feet numbering.
So I already know the riddles by heart now, so I'm going to skip them. So the answer to this one is human.
Correct. That's it. Or mine.
And you see, you get humanity from doing it, and you also get a Trinity key. Now, a Trinity key is pretty much like something that you get from solving these riddles correctly. And you'll find out what they do later, but they pretty much open up secret rooms that will give us some special items. So, yeah. Pretty nice. Yeah. And we're actually at 20 minutes, just about, so we'll go ahead and wrap up here. This looks like a good spot to wrap up. So, oh yeah. I guess that's all I can say. So, tune for next episode and we'll properly enter Vanini works. So until next time, this is Spirit the Alpha, signing out. I'll see you guys back in the pack.